Okay, let's go. I know this place better than you. I'll be point man. Follow me.
Alright, so huge boss battle. Definitely a tough one. We'll take you a little bit of time to get used to it. The patterns are pretty easy to figure out once you do.
That's strange. There's no guard.
What happened to the music?
I'll keep a lookout. Make sure you're ready, okay?
The most important thing is that you need to full Psycho Mantis. So I'm on emulation, so I have a second controller plugged in, and all I have to do essentially is just pick up that controller and start using it. It's very simple to use on emulation. Same thing for consoles.
My head! Oh, it hurts!
What's wrong?
Don't come here, Snake!
Are you okay? What happened?
I'm fine. Okay. Let's go.
Once you figure out the whole controller bit, then this becomes significantly easier because he does the same patterns.
The commander is waiting.
So you're going to follow in, as you can see, if you go into first person, you see the eyes of the other one. Same thing for Mantis. If you go into first person during the middle of the boss fight, you see through his eyes. That's a way of tracking him, but we're going to be using the thermal vision. Make sure you have your stun gun equipped and ready to go. And there's a lot to explain in... Well, we're just going to get right into it because this is a doozy.
Snake, how do you like me?
What the?
Do you like me? Hold me, Snake.
What's wrong?
Oh, hurry, make love to me. Snake, I want you.
Who's that?
You don't like girls?
Immediately go ahead, throw your stun gun and grab as much of the ammo around as possible before the next part starts.
Useless woman.
Optic camouflage, huh? I hope that's not your only trick.
You doubt my power? Now, I will show you why I am the most powerful practitioner of psychokinesis and telepathy in the world. No, there's no need for words, Snake. I'm Psycho Mantis. That's right. This is no trick. It's true power. It's useless, I told you. I can read your every thought. Now, let me read your mind. No, perhaps I should say your past. You are a very methodical man. The type that always kicks his tires before he leaves. You are a highly skilled warrior, well suited to this stealth mission. You are extremely careful of traps. You are either very cautious, or you are a coward. Still don't believe me? Now I'll read more deeply into your soul. Your memory is completely clean. You have not said often. You are somewhat reckless. I can read you like an open book. You still don't believe me? I will show you my psychokinetic power. Put your controller on the floor. Put it down as flat as you can. That's good. Now I will move your controller by the power of my will alone. What do you think now? Can you feel my power now? The demonstration is over.
Alright, first things first is you need to immediately head to the top right. As soon as it starts, you're going to get this black screen. If you do this 100% of the time, Psycho Mantis will be right here. Switch to your SOCOM and your thermal goggles, and then just take pot shots. This is what you're going to be doing almost this entire battle. It's actually kind of straightforward. Once you learn the pattern of what he does, it really is an easy boss fight. You can get in usually one more hit before he does the chairs here. And then just come over here, pick up some more FAMAS. Now, you can hit him from here. As you can see, though, with the FAMAS, it's a little difficult to actually get a shot in, but you can do it. And we're just going to keep rinse and repeating. Depending on where he goes, you're going to notice the pattern. It'll get easy. It's a little hard to explain on the go here, but every single time you see one of these things, you're going to get down and just wait. You could probably take a few shots in between this, but I'm going to be very patient on this, and we're going to do it this way. This is essentially an idiot's guide to completing this mission without taking any damage. And you're going to see that it's all so repeatable. You'll know exactly what to do when this specific portion comes up, because then you know you need to come over to this corner and you can get in a few hits on him here. At this point, we're going to go into the second black screen. Now, he could start in different locations, but what you want to do is, if you're close to him, hit him as quickly as possible. You're going to do this a few times. If you don't hit him, he's going to throw something, so you can interrupt that throw by doing that. As you can see, you need to have on the thermals in certain specific sections. Again, he's back to the same old pattern again. You can get a few pot shots here from the left, but it's not as easy to do, at least that I have found. Aiming in this is not as easy. So once that's done, keep on hitting him. This method is going to take you quite a bit of time, but other than that, the boss fight isn't very difficult. He's always going to do the same thing. As soon as you see that one come out, you don't even need to get in prone position. You can just crouch, essentially, but I always prefer to go prone just to be safe. Just keep following him wherever he goes. Try not to get hit by those. He's always going to do the same pattern, so you're always going to see the pattern. It's going to become fresh to you the more that you play this. Obviously, make sure you guys are saving. You can have a total of 80 saves during this playthrough of yours that you're trying to beat on extreme, so it's very forgiving as far as saves go. So save every chance you get and just keep the pattern going. He's already below specific health. Now it's going to change.
Why couldn't I read your mind?
All you're going to do is knock her down. You need to make sure you unequip your weapon, knock her down, get out of the way because he's going to throw something at you. Do that 3 total times.
You are powerful indeed, but I know your weak point. Meryl, stand right where he can see you and blow your brains out.
Stop! Meryl!
All right, now it's time for the final one.
No, it cannot be! No!
And here we go. So he's going to be doing the same patterns again, except he's going to change one thing up. He's going to throw everything at you at once. You will easily see it coming. Just get out of the way. I mean, it's very, very simple to do. He'll always stand about right there when he's going to do it. So just keep taking your pot shots with your FAMAS, or you can use your pistol. I didn't have a lot of ammunition in my SOCOM, so I just used the FAMAS instead. You will be able to replenish more ammo throughout this. If you run out completely, it'll replenish. Once that comes out, get down immediately. That's when everything's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. But as you can see, it's all pretty easy to get around. And rinse and repeat. Wait till those move. After he does that, he's always going to go to this one next, so get out of the way. You see the sense of pattern here. This boss fight is very intimidating when you first start it out, especially if you don't know that you need to go to the second controller. Other than that, that's pretty much it. You're going to do this until the rest, or at least for the rest of this boss fight, and then it's going to be over. So you're just going to keep dwindling and down. Now, if you're in the middle here, you can kind of see by the shadows where you'll need to sit or stand so that you don't get hit by those. Again, you can take shots at this point. He never moves, so it's actually pretty easy to take a bunch of shots right there, but I just want to be safe, and there you go.
Colonel, your niece is going to be okay.
Thanks, Snake. I owe you one.
Now that Mantis is beaten, Meryl's brainwashing should wear off, right, Naomi?
Yes. But why did you go so far out of your way to save her? For Campbell's sake, or maybe it's because you like her?
I don't want to see any woman die right in front of me.
Oh, really? Since when did anybody's death bother you so much?
Naomi, it's true that Snake has killed a lot of people, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have a heart.
It's okay, Colonel. She's right.
So, you used the other... I wasn't able to read the future.
A strong man doesn't need to read the future. He makes his own.
Perhaps so, but I'll read your future. To get to Metal Gear's underground maintenance base, you have to go through that hidden door. There's a hidden door behind the bookcase. The overland route. It's blocked by frozen glaciers. Go past the communication towers and use the tower's walkway.
Why are you telling me this?
I can read people's minds. In my lifetime, I have read the pasts, presents, and futures of thousands upon thousands of men and women.
Oh, gross.
And each mind that I peered into was stuffed with the same single object of obsession. That selfish and atavistic desire to pass on one's seed. It was enough to make me sick. Every living thing on this planet exists to mindlessly pass on their DNA. We're designed that way. And that's why there is war. But you are different. You're the same as us. We have no past, no future. We live in the moment. That's our only purpose. Humans weren't designed to bring each other happiness. From the moment we're thrown into this world, we're fated to bring each other nothing but pain and misery. The first person whose mind I dove into was my father's. I saw nothing but disgust and hatred for me in his heart. My mother died in childbirth, and he despised me for it. I thought my father was going to kill me. That's when my future disappeared. I lost my past as well. When I came to, the village was engulfed in flames.
Are you saying that you burned your village down to bury your past?
I see that you have suffered the same trauma. We are truly the same, you and I. The world is a more interesting place with people like you in it. I never agreed with the boss's revolution. His dreams of world conquest do not interest me. I just wanted an excuse to kill as many people as I could.
You monster.
Let him talk. He doesn't have much time left.
I've seen through evil. You, Snake, you're just like the boss. No, you're worse. Compared to you, I'm not so bad. I read her mind as well.
Meryl's?
I saw you there. You have a large place in her heart.
A large place?
Yes, a large place. But I do not know if your futures lie together. I have a last request.
What is it?
My mask. Put it back on.
Okay.
Like this, other people's thoughts force their way into my mind. Before I die, I want to be by myself. I want to be left alone in my own world.
I'll open the door for you. If you want to find your future, go through that door. This is the first time I've ever used my power to help someone. It's strange. It feels kind of nice.
Let's go, Meryl.
I'm sorry.
Meryl?
How could I let Mantis control my mind like that?
If you're gonna doubt yourself, I'll leave you here.
You're right.
Never doubt yourself. Just let it make you stronger. Learn something from it.
You're right. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Snake, can I ask you something?
What?
About what Mantis said. I was just wondering.
What? What's the problem now?
Oh, no, nothing. So, tell me, Snake. What's your name? Your real name?
A name means nothing on the battlefield.
How old are you?
Old enough to know what death looks like.
Any family?
No, but I was raised by many people.
Is there anyone you like?
I've never been interested in anyone else's life.
So you are all alone. Just like Mantis said.
Other people just complicate my life. I don't like to get involved.
You're a sad, lonely man.
Come on, let's go.